Hi everyone, it's RetroLooker, and today we're doing an unboxing video. Now today in this unboxing video we are going to be unboxing the very impressive and sought after The Last of Us Part 2 gold wireless headset for the PS4. It's limited edition, it's rare as hell now and costs a shitload of money. I was lucky, I had a lucky eBay find. It was kinda cheap, I paid like £47, which I've always wanted this. I chose the collector's edition and The Last of Us 2 PS4 Pro, which you can see behind me over here. But I really wanted the headset. I couldn't afford all of them. And by the time I could, this was like, rare as hell. So now I finally have the opportunity to buy it. I'm really happy to add it to my collection. I less care about the sound quality and stuff like that. I just really like the design. I'm happy to have it in my collection. But if it's good enough, I will be using this to replace the headset I used to game with. Now, I'm really excited. So let's look at the box. Let's get inside and figure out what's going on. So on the front, we've got, very impressive box. I'm going to be keeping the box, but I'm not going to be displaying it in the box. Last of Us Part 2. This design is amazing. It's got Ellie's tattoo inside the headband there. It's got The Last of Us Part 2 on the side. PS4. And a question I had is it compatible with the PS5? Because I don't really play PS4 anymore, so it's important to me that it works on PS5. We will be finding out, but I'm pretty sure it does. I should have looked before buying it, but like I said, I'm happy to add it to my collection either way. Gold wireless headset, limited edition, Last of Us Part 2, PS4. That's what it looks like from the side. Little PlayStation logo, little Last of Us Part 2 logo, which seems to be like embossed rather than just like a pad print. Around this side, I was a little miffed because there's some little bit of damage to the box. It looks like it's been stabbed with something, but it's no big deal. I'm happy to have it. It's generally in really good condition, so the person who bought it said they got it when it came out, they played the game with it, and then they've not used it since, so hopefully it shouldn't have too many signs of wear and tear. Then on the back we have the very iconic picture of Ellie that was used to advertise the game. Yeah, it's obviously official Naughty Dog, it's official PlayStation. I'm really excited, so let's just open it up and see what's inside, shall we? Now, straight away on top, not forgetting this is secondhand, so this might not be how it is found new. But when I was finding it new, they were sort of 125 to 150 pounds, which I'm no way paying for a headset that retailed at a lot less. So straight away, we've got a little USB dongle to plug into our PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5. Now, I know it's not, but I'm assuming we could even use this with Xbox or anything, the PC, anything with a USB, to be honest. It's got a little QR code on the back, little PlayStation logo. This will go, like I said, into our USB on the PS5. But if you're not into that, so of course as well, it's wireless, which means we need to charge it, which we have our little charging cable here. Now this is a USB to micro USB. Now that is interesting because of course we're still last gen. Now the PS5 controllers, the headsets, all those things, they're USB-C, which we know is better. But back last gen, everything was micro USB, so that'll be interesting to still have to run with micro USB. I'll have to keep a cable around to make sure it's ready to charge. And then if you don't want to run it through the PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5 with the USB dongle, or, and this is something I find, is when recording for YouTube, I use an Elgato HD60, I can't use USB interfaces such as headsets, microphones, stuff like that, because when using a USB headset, it overrides the HDMI signal, so we can't record sound. So I have to use one of these. So if, you have to go wired, unfortunately. And when you go from USB down to like a jack input, you do get some audio quality loss. Not the end of the world, but, it's a thing. So that's a nice length as well. That'll definitely go from my monitor to my headset, but not if I was, say, sitting at a TV. But I could plug that into my controller. It'll easily reach. That's about a meter, I reckon. And like I said, that's a nice quality. It's the same as any jack-to-jack kind of thing. You can use any. But the USB dongle to headset is obviously unique to this set. So let's get the headset out and see what kind of thing we're looking at, shall we? So obviously you got the old instruction book on top that we never read. And then inside here, I'll bring it down so you can see it. Inside here, okay, we gotta undo the flaps. There we go. Okay. So in the box, it is quite simple design, just out in the open there. It's lucky that whatever stabbed it through these holes hasn't actually come into contact with the headset, because that could have caused some real damage there. No, it definitely hasn't. Okay. So yeah, there's nothing else in the box, just a little plastic shell. And then let's look at the headset itself. Now this is interesting because it's not actually black, but it is the same color as the PS4 Pro, the controller, the other things they did. They're going for like an off-black, kind of almost metallic grey. And it's really nice quality, it feels good quality. The ear pads are nice and soft. Now one thing that affects me personally, I have stretched ears. So when I'm using a headset, I need to make sure that it fits a decent amount over my whole ear, otherwise it jabs my tunnels into the side of my neck. It causes a bit of pain after a while. But if you don't have that, then you don't need to worry. But the earpieces seem very soft. It's got a little red inside. If you got a bigger head or a smaller head, you can adjust them. It's got left and right in there. Little QR code down here as well to scan. PlayStation logo on the side there, or the PlayStation logo here, and that embossed Last of Us Part 2 logo that I told you about. Then inside here we've got Ellie's tattoo embossed into the material there. I really like all of these features. They're all really good. And like I said, I'm less care about the quality than I do the design, because, you know, I've got other headsets. And this isn't plastic either, this is like a sort of faux leather feeling material that's wrapped around the whole thing. Yeah, it's nice, real nice. Definitely high quality. Now, I will compare this to the PS5 Pulse headset, because that's what it reminds me of most, just with a little bit of design difference. Now, I don't have any other PlayStation headsets to look at, but okay, so we've got an on-off button around the bottom, we've got the little jack input, we've got the micro USB for charging, we got a little mute button around here. You can turn your volume up and down, and then you can turn your chat up and down as well. Now, something I know about the PS5 is that the microphone is in the controller. I don't know how this worked with PS4, because there's a little hole in this which kind of seemed like a microphone. I'm unsure. But yeah, we will plug this into our PS5 right there. And that sticks out there. And then we can turn our headset on, and here it's got off, 1, 2. Now I assume they were just channels in case you've got more than like one headset at the same time if you're playing 2-player. And we turn it on and hopefully it's charged. Yeah. And then it's just pairing. A little blue dot there showing that it's paired. So yeah, I mean, I really like the design and everything. It's kind of cool. And let's feel the quality. You know, it feels good. The earpieces aren't too small for my ears. It's nice and soft. It sits nicely. It's going to ruin my hair, but that's fine. Yeah, I really like it. And just talking now, I can hear the amount of like noise cancelling that these pads provide. It's like, that's really good. I really like it. So I'm going to go away briefly. And I'm going to play a few games, okay? I'm going to test out the USB, I'm going to test out the jack input as well, and I'm going to come back and tell you my thoughts afterwards. So, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I'm back. I've had a quick play of a few games, and in general, I'm really impressed. I mean, only, you know, I'll need some, like, longer gaming sessions to, like, fully you know, appreciate it. But, you know, the first kind of, I like it, you know, and I'm biased because it's Last of Us, and as you can tell, I really like The Last of Us. But I like it. It's good. It's good quality. The sound is good. I would put it on par with my PS5 Pulse 3D headset that I have. No real complaints. I mean, my main complaint is not, you know, a lot of things most gamers won't, like, have to deal with, but, like, it's just the whole, like, if I'm playing YouTube and recording, I have to plug it into the TV via the jack, and I lose a bit of audio quality. I did see that, you know, when using the dongle, you plug the dongle in like so, you turn it on to channel 1, it takes a couple of seconds to sync up, it beeps, but it's really good quality. And then obviously, when we plug it into the jack in the controller, you know, I like the fact that it's a right angle connector and not just a straight one like it is on the other side. But once we plug it into the controller, you know, it nicely sort of sits in the bottom there. I like that. And then we just plug the other side in here. We do get a bit of quality loss, but it's not like, it's not that noticeable. It's not terrible. It's just you do get a little better from the USB. They're really comfortable. You know, I could sit for, you know, at least half an hour playing. I have to extend them slightly, so, you know, if you've got a smaller head, it'll be fine. If you've got quite a bigger head, they do extend quite far, you know, and they're really comfortable, really good quality. I really like them, and if you are a fan of The Last of Us, and you can get them for a decent price, I would highly recommend it. It is a must for any Last of Us collector's collection. So yeah, I mean, 10 out of 10 for me. Like I said, I will need a bit more time to fully appreciate them, but so far, I love these. Really good quality headset, especially for the price I got them for as well. If you can get them for a good price, even better. I would definitely recommend it. So, 10 out of 10. Amazing. But I am biased, so, but I know they do a non-Last of Us set as well, like the gold edition, I think, and then they'll be exactly the same. These are just trimmed differently, but they're really good. So I said I'll leave a link in the description of where you can buy these, but I don't think you really can anymore. Nowhere really stocks them, but you could see from anywhere from £40 to £150. So, you know, it's going to be eBay, maybe some other shops. Chances are secondhand, but if you're going to spend this kind of money on a headset, the people who buy them should have looked after them. So, I'm really pleased. Thanks very much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. There is a link in the description for extra liquor merch. We'll see you later.